Yo, what's up? What's going on? It's Lugo back again with Fat to Fit day 57. Back with some legs. Uh and this was a this was a hard session. I don't know what it is with squats recently, but they have been feeling heavy. I did this first set and I was like in in dire pain. Um it just felt hard and I don't know why. They don't look bad. Like I looked at the first set and I was like, this doesn't even look bad. Like these are fine squats, but they just have felt rough. And I would almost chalk it up to waking up late or not waking up late, lifting early. But my sleep has been okay. I've gone like 6 hours and I haven't really had a problem running into energy issues or strength the last 2 days doing, my workouts. So I don't understand why the squats would be this rough, really. Um, but I mean, I got it done. I finished everything that I wanted to do, squats, front squats. And I really pushed through the pain of, doing squats at 3 in the morning. So I'm pretty glad that I managed to finish because it was rough. And I'm almost thinking that maybe it's time to start using my knee sleeves again. And I've really only been squatting without them just to try to build up some more strength, but it might be time to put them back on, just to get a little bit more comfort because my knees were kind of aching a little bit here. Um, and I don't know if maybe I just didn't take enough warm ups or whatever it was, but it just felt so rough when I was doing these. Like, but looking at them, they don't even look bad. Like I don't know why the feeling on it was just so horrendous for me. Like, it just felt so terrible. But this was, 203.5 pounds or 92 and a half kilos, for sets of 10, and I'm almost done with my block of 10s. I'm gonna do 210 next week, 217 and a half the week after that, and then on the 2 plates, I'm gonna be doing, sets of 8, which is exciting because 'cause I've done 10s for so long, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick of them. The 10s have gotten to me, mentally and, uh and physically, and I'm ready to swap out some exercises. I'm ready to, have a little bit less difficulty with the, accessory movement and maybe switch to, like, a leg press secondary or a hack squat, whatever it may be. um, and try to drive more focus into the quads. Because as much as I like doing front squats, they're not really taxing on the quads for me that much. A lot of it is the front rack position and core, instability and lack of strength. So I'm looking forward to driving more hypertrophy to where it needs to be. But I'm excited to have a rest day because I've been beating my body up these last few days, going really hard with the all the new movements really and the new stimulus, as well as my calories are dropping again. I was kind of stagnating in weight for about a week because I was sick, and then I came back and I lost some weight, and then it was the July, and then a lot of people wanted to hang out, so I was drank a little bit. I was eating not very well, and so I'm back really eating well and eating consistently less. So my weight's gonna start to drop again. And I don't know what it is. My leg strength is always the first thing to go and the thing to go the most. And I think it's just because I've never been that good of a squatter in general. My legs have been decently strong, but nothing crazy. And so it's always the first to really go when I start to lose weight. Um, and it's the hardest to give effort when you know the calories start getting low because it takes so much out of you physically and mentally that it's just rough. And I was too fucking close to the rack here. I ended up hitting it and then made these subsequent sets. I think this was the last set actually. It just made it harder. But I'm liking how these front squats look, and I'm glad that I finished these. I really had no thoughts when I started these. I was just like, I just need to go under it and get it done because I feel like, turbo ass here. And I finally have a real hamstring movement that I could feel my hamstrings in. This seated ham curl is phenomenal. Not only just because it feels great on my hamstrings, it feels good on my knees, as well as when things start getting hard. You could see here that I was self-assisting on these, and I did about 3 sets. I don't know. I'm not sure why I recorded all 3 sets because as fun as training hamstrings is, it's not very fun to watch doing a lot of hamstring curls, especially here. I did quite a bit. Um, I didn't wanna go overly heavy on hamstrings given that I haven't done this movement in a long time, and it happens to be that it is very easy to tear a hamstring, and by very easy, I mean it could just pop just doing hamstring curls, like, that easy if you're not careful. And so I did go hard, but it wasn't really heavy. Like I did 55 pounds here and I did 20, 15, and then 12 reps. And I did struggle a bit on these, but nothing too crazy really. Um, man, and I don't know. It's something about just, taking hamstrings there is really fun. Especially seated. I'm not a fan of laying hamstring curls for whatever reason. I think that I always tend to get my lower back involved more than I would really like. Um, so my favorite hamstring movements are like RDLs, stiff leg deadlifts, bent over rows, that really target erectors and hamstrings a good amount, and then seated ham curl. I do time from time to time like doing a single ham curl just to get more isolation and really make sure that my hamstrings are even. But as far as laying, on on your quads and on your stomach, I don't really enjoy that exercise at all. Like it's never really been conducive to a lot of hamstring growth for me as much as seated have been and heavy hinges and a singular hamstring curl. But you can see there I'm assisting myself, which is why I really enjoy this machine as well. I could really finish off that end range and push through it and get extra reps that I wouldn't have been able to get. And then I'm trying my best to control these, but looking at it, it doesn't really look like I was controlling them that well because my hamstrings were just juiced to the gills like by this point. And I think after this, I only did 4 exercises for this leg day. And it was back squats, front squats, seated hams, and then leg press calves. And the reason that I've been doing leg press calves is I feel like it just feels better um, when it comes to doing the exercise itself compared to like a standing calf. And really that's because I keep forgetting that I got grip tape, and I got grip tape because the standing calf is smooth where the feet are supposed to be. And so I slide. And so I can't get as good of a stretch at the bottom as I would like to get. And I have to keep constantly readjusting my feet. And I keep forgetting to bring the grip tape. And so the leg press calves just feel better because it doesn't slide as much. It's just kind of planted. And it just feels a lot better. As soon as I remember to bring the grip tape, I'll be able to do leg press calves and standing calves so that I could get some juicy calves. But for now, it was just these, and I really enjoy doing these leg press calves. And these were even sliding, but it's so much easier to readjust when you're sitting than when you're standing. And I just feel like I kind of tweak my hamstring or just get more hamstring activation on standing than I do with the leg press for whatever reason. But this video is coming to an end. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and just or a subscribe, and I'll see you in 2 days for day 58 of Fat to Fit. Goodbye.